Dot, I want these vegetables today, not tomorrow.
Flamin' Nancy, boy. No consideration. I don't know what this prison's coming to.
You're kidding. What do you want then? New things? Exciting things? My tastes are a little different. You're telling me. Look, lady, I don't know what turns you on, but I'll show you.
You bitch!
I'll back your rackets if you find me the kind of action I like. Do you understand now? That kind of action? I don't want to limit myself. I'll let you know. Do we have a deal?
I get the profits?
Sure.
You're a scary lady.
It's half the fun.
Got to tell the police the truth.
You get away from me, or I'll screen this joint down.
You don't have to worry about Winter. She escaped. Now you just tell the cops that she did it.
You set me up for you, bitch. Now drop dead.
Bloody hell! Someone on the fence.
Hold it. Just climb down nice and easy. I don't want to have to use this thing.
Little fool.
Come on, Myra, it doesn't have to be Barbie, does
She's
it?
not here, is she?
All right, everyone. Line up for a head count. Someone missing, Mrs. Norris.
We'll soon know, won't we?
Norris are entertainment for the night,
quiet down.
Federally.
Mitchell seems to be the only one missing. Desmond, do you know anything about this?
If I did, I would have stopped her.
You're all to be returned to your cells. Now move out in single file, quietly.
Come on, hurry
Quickly! Come on, quiet.
She was shot for sure. Some trigger-happy cop trying to notch up a few points.
Of course they wouldn't, love. Put a sock in it, Dot.
Well, I might as well shoot her. She's got no future, prostituting or here. That's all she knows.
Don't worry. Go on, get a move on. It's not your fault, love.
I was supposed to be bloody well watching her, Jude.
Yeah, but you can't watch her 24 hours a day, can you? Myra.
Pretty rough old area for a restaurant, isn't it?
It's fantastic, and it's cheap. If this place was in Turak, you'd be charged 10 times as much.
Oh, so you only brought me here because it's cheap. Oh, that's lovely.
I brought you here to widen your cultural horizons.
My what? You know, Ev, I'm a bit disappointed in you. Well, when you said you were going to introduce me to genuine Chinese tucker, I thought you were going to cook for me.
Oh, if I were you, I'd be glad I didn't. I tried cooking Chinese food once. It was a total disaster. Thank you. Here we go. Your taste buds ready?
Oh,
Oh, don't worry. I'll show you what to do. It tastes much better with chopsticks. Oh.
Hey, well, what do you reckon that is?
Straw mushroom.
It looks like a fish eye.
Oh, it's delicious. No, this one between these two fingers.
Right.
Slip that one in under there. Hold it with the third finger and use the top one to clamp down on it, right?
Okay. Hey, how the heck do you manage to make it look so easy?
It is easy. 900 million Chinese do it every day.
Yeah, but they've been doing it all their ruddy lives, haven't they? What's the matter? I thought I would do quite well.
No, just seeing that guy over there with a knife reminded me of Bev Baker and her demonstration of how she dissects her victims.
Oh, no, she doesn't have to give anyone nightmares. You know, the thing that amazes me is that they reckon she's sane.
If that's sane, I'd hate to see what mad is.
Well, I'm mad. Oh, for letting you talk me into trying to eat with these things.
Poor little Bobby. Stupid little bitch.
She was on the run before. You would have thought she would have remembered how hard it was. If only she'd waited. You're quiet tonight, aren't you?
Don't feel too good, Jude.
She's never shut you up before.
I reckon this is serious. Jude,
Eh?
with that gadget in your chest, you'd know a bit about heart attacks, wouldn't you?
Bit? Why?
How many you had?
Why do you ask, Dot?
Well, what's it feel like if you just had one or you're about to have one?
It feels great, you know? I mean, you haven't really lived until you've had a couple of heart attacks.
I mean, what's it really feel like? Is the pain just in your chest or other places too?
Dot, I thought that you had back trouble.
It's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I see. Now you've decided you're going to have a weak ticker, is that it?
I've decided nothing of the sort. Just asked a simple question.
Give it a rest, will you?
No harm in bloody ask.
I'll tell you what harm there is. One of these days, Dot, you're going to be really sick. And you're going to be just like the boy that cried wolf. Nobody's going to believe you.
Busted out a couple of hours ago. Listen, I don't know all of Fitzroy Street. Yous are the only familiar faces I've seen. Where is everyone?
Moved to Sydney, most of them.
Oh, how about Jules and Long Tom?
They OD.
Oh, well, at least yous are still here, eh? What's happening?
Stuff all, really.
We're getting a bus up tomorrow night.
You gonna live in Sydney?
Yeah. You can come with us if you want.
Oh no, I had a bit of a bummer up in Sydney a couple of months back. It's not my favourite place. Besides, haven't got any money. Don't exactly give your wages in the nick, you know.
Suit yourself.
Listen, we're on our way to school.
Yeah, sure. See you later then, eh?
Yeah.
Say hello to everyone else.
I hope they catch that kid. Why's that? I wouldn't mind asking her what it was like to actually escape with all those searchlights and sirens going. That'd get the old adrenaline flowing. Bit like knowing the cops were after you, I imagine.
You enjoyed that, did you?
Yes. Would have been better with lights and sirens, though.
Why don't you try it sometime? Find out firsthand.
I might just do that. Someday when I'm feeling bored.
How'd you find working in the kitchen? Boring?
No. I kept myself amused.
I bet.
Nothing worse than being bored, eh, Myra? Might as well be dead. Most people aren't all that good at entertaining themselves. Me, I'm an expert.
Fine. If burning your hand on the press entertains you, good. As long as you don't hurt anyone else, that's your business.
Oh, but they do get hurt. You know, it amazes me how many people are accident-prone. They just don't know how to look after themselves. Take most of the women in here. They're here because they don't know how to look after themselves. Need someone to feed them, tuck them in at night.
Don't underestimate the women in here. They know how to survive. They learn that very fast.
So long as they follow the rules of the top dog.
I don't make any rules. I'm top dog because I won't be pushed around.
It's an interesting pecking order. Surely it makes you feel powerful, knowing all the women look up to you for leadership.
I'm not into playing God, if that's what you mean. I'm top dog because the women want me to be.
It's good that you play straight down the line. I know where I stand with you. Me, I'm more the compulsive type. I have to try everything. New adventures, new experiences.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Good. I thought you were the understanding type.
What are you getting at?
It's like this. I'm taking over as top dog.
Are you?
Don't worry, Myra. The transition will be painless, I assure you.
So what do you reckon? Wasn't all that bad, was it?
It's hard to say, really. I think I dropped more than I ate. Is that why they say you always feel hungry after a Chinese?
No, seriously though. Weren't those crab claws amazing?
Oh, pretty good. Oh, mainly because I could eat them with my fingers.
I've got a confession to make to you.
What's that?
Well, it took me ages to learn to eat with chopsticks.
Well, you could have told me that a few hours ago.
What? Miss all the fun of watching you try to eat and still remain the perfect gentleman?
Hey, wasn't that Bobby Mitchell?
Couldn't have been.
It was, you know. Go and phone Wentworth and wait for me at the car.
You bastard!
Come along. Get on to Wentworth.
Yeah, they knew about it. Oh, God, are you okay?
Please don't take me back.
We've got to get her to a police station.
I'm not talking to any coppers.
We've got to report it to them, Bobby.
Please, can't you just leave me here?
Can't, it's not up to us, Bobby. Look, don't make any more trouble for yourself.
I don't need to make trouble for myself. There's always some bastard ready to make it for me. What difference does it make to you if I stay here?
But apart from anything else, we've got to get you to a doctor, mate.
I'm your bloody mate.
Come on, in the car.
Bit worried sick about you. How'd you get out?
Jumped the fence. How do you reckon?
What happened?
Cut him on the wire when I was getting out.
It's enough, Warren. No talking in solitary.
Mrs. Morris, do you reckon I could tell Bobby about the record attempt? She could be practicing while she's up here. We're going to break the Waltz record and get in the Guinness Book. You could be my partner.
That's enough.
Hang in there, Bobby. We're up!
Sleep all right, Dot?
Who can sleep on these damn beds?
I've seen the old girl looking better.
Well, she's practicing her heart attack symptoms.
The what?
Yeah, she realizes that we're sick of her crook backstory, so she asked me last night what it felt like to have a heart attack.
Thanks, Bobby. Guess what I just saw in solitary?
Oh, they've got Bobby.
Is she okay?
Yeah, her hands are all bandaged up where she cut them going over the barbed wire. She must have wanted to escape really bad to do that to herself. And I think she's really depressed.
No, I'm not surprised, are you? you two had a little chat last night, huh?
I wouldn't exactly call it a chat. She's decided to take over as top dog.
You're kidding.
No, and I don't think she is either.
Well, what are we going to do about that?
We are going to do nothing. And I'm buggered if I know what I'm going to do till she makes her first move.
Come off it, Myra. That woman is dangerous. She's a killer. You can't handle it on your own.
I'm not going to watch people get hurt, Jude. It's my problem.
No way, Myra. We work together, remember?
Not this time, Jude.
Now, look, apart from the fact that I care about you...
Judy,
I said,
please.
apart from that fact, this concerns all of us. How do you think we'd be if she took over? I'd like to get out of this place one day, preferably alive and in one piece. Now, there's no way you can handle that woman on your own.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm just wondering what her next thrill is going to be.
The point is, Ray, that she escaped through the kitchen exit and the department want to know why and how.
But she couldn't have, Mrs. Reynolds. I distinctly remember that I locked the door before I left.
Where was Mitchell at the time?
She was mopping up.
And you left her alone? Why couldn't you have told an officer if you had to leave? Surely you were informed of the procedure.
I locked the door and I trusted the girl's word that she'd return to the others as soon as she finished. She seemed to be quite a nice type. I didn't believe it when I heard the news.
All right. You were brought in at short notice and perhaps you weren't fully aware of the rules. But during the last few days, don't fraternize with the women and don't leave them alone.
Am I being sacked?
No. I've just heard that Mrs. O'Regan will be fit enough to return to work in 2 or 3 days' time.
Oh, well, such is life. At least I've got a couple of days to show what a perfect prison chef is like.
Right.
And just to make up for all the trouble I've caused, lunch will be stunning.
Been on the graveyard shift.
Though you could hardly say last night was as quiet as the grave.
Yeah, I heard about the escape. Usually livens things up.
To put it mildly.
Ah, Miss Ferguson.
I told you wanted to see me.
Yeah, I'd like to have a word in private if I could.
Yes, I'm just leaving. Detective Kendall.
Well, have you finished your investigations?
We have. It looks as though we're going to have to drop the charges against you. We've interviewed everyone, and it seems that no one can or will corroborate the charge.
So now you think I'm innocent, is that it?
I wouldn't say that.
And you, it doesn't matter much what you think, does it?
And I wouldn't say that either, Miss Ferguson.
Do you want something, Bacon?
Top dog gets to operate the press. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
I told you last night I'd be taking over for a while.
It doesn't quite work like that. I'm top dog because the women want me to be.
What makes you think they wouldn't rather have me?
Let's ask them, shall we?
Sounds fair enough.
Ladies, Baker seems to think she'd make a better top dog than me. Do any of you agree? Well, speak up now. We may as well get this settled once and for all. I guess they just don't know you well enough yet.
Anything wrong, ladies? I guess not. Don't look so frightened, Myra. I'd have got it right between your ulna and your radius if I'd meant to. I never missed my target.
Well, I guess it's fair enough if the O'Regan woman wants her job back.
Yeah, well, I reckon it stinks. Old food poisoning O'Regan couldn't cook a way out of a paper bag. I mean, look at what you're doing. You'd never catch her tasting her own cooking.
Well, I suppose the quality of the cuisine doesn't matter much.
Yeah, well, it matters to us. We're the ones that have to eat the bloody stuff. I reckon we should tell Renault that we want you to stay on. Present it with a petition or something.
Well, thanks for the thought, but I doubt it would do any good. Bill, Ivan, chop up a bit more for me, will you? Damn Bobby, after all the trouble she caused, she could at least have managed to stay on the loose.
I reckon she's got the worst luck of anyone in the world.
Poor little pet.
I wish there was something I could do to cheer her up. I don't suppose you've got any suggestions?
How about if I'll whip up something stunningly tasty for her lunch? Do you think it might help?
You're a real winner, Ray. What can we do to help you?
Well, just tell me what she likes, and I'll see what I can do.
How are you on hamburgers and chips?
Come in.
Officer Barry said you wanted to see me?
Yes, Miss Ferguson. Sit down.
Thank you.
This was hand-delivered from the department a few minutes ago. It concerns you.
Huh? Something to do with the police dropping charges against me, hmm?
Yes, but despite the fact that the charges have been dropped, the department's still unhappy. Taking this into account, and other serious charges which have been levelled against her, we have grave doubts about Ferguson's continuing suitability as an officer.
Well, throw enough mud, it's bound to stick, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but they've asked for your resignation. Effective immediately.
Don't know why she took up nursing. She would have been a lot happier as a butcher.
Yeah. What about that scissors thing? She didn't care whether she hurt you or not. Aren't you hungry?
I was till you started talking about butchers and stabbing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You put me off my food in a minute, too.
Wonder how Bobby is. God, I wish I could talk to her.
And what good would that do? What are you going to say to her? You're going to bug her up your parole? You're going to cop more time? She knows that already.
Yeah, maybe she just needs a shoulder to cry on, though. Oh, if only she'd hung on. She could have got out and stayed out.
You can't tell kids anything. They know it all.
Pity she had to learn the hard way, though.
That's what we all had to do.
Yeah, and look at us.
Excuse me, ladies. We have your attention, please. I'm sorry to interrupt your meal, but it's good news.
Yeah, so's this meal.
The department's decided to let you try for the Guinness waltzing record.
Yeah! Well, shut my mouth. Miss Honey Chalmer, I have the honor of this next waltz.
Sit down.
The wallflower.
Come on, settle down. Of course, all proceeds will go towards equipment for the deaf school.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, the department was a little surprised when I mentioned a waltz record, but it is for a worthwhile cause. So they're pretty certain that the government will match whatever you raise dollar for dollar.
Well, I never thought they'd go for it.
Me either. I mean, what is going on in this place, huh? We got great food, we got waltzing. It's like being sentenced to a 10-year dinner dance.
Of course, everyone's calling this a resignation. But who's going to believe that? Now, this job's the only thing Joan Ferguson's got in the world. She wouldn't resign. She's been fired.
And I think I had something to do with it.
How?
Well, I put in a report on her after the riot.
What, for negligence?
Something like that.
Does she know about that?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm still here in one piece.
Well, if I were you, my girl, I'd keep that very much to myself. Joan Ferguson's not the type to forgive and forget.
It's as though I'm interrupting something.
Oh, no. No, not at all. We were just chatting about this and that. Look, I was very sorry to hear about your resignation. I'd just like to wish you all the best for the future.
Yeah, good luck.
And good riddance. You hypocrites. You can't wait to see the last of me, can you? But you crawl around with your good wishes and your good luck.
I might not like you, but I don't bear grudges either.
Save it. You can carve Wentworth up between you as far as I'm concerned. But you know, it's the women who've really won. They'll manipulate and use you till you won't know who are the officers and who are the prisoners. Because no one has got the guts or the brains to stand up to them. So you can save your good luck sentiments for yourselves. You're going to need it.
It's going to be a long time before you're fully recovered, dear. You'll have to be very patient.
Yeah.
I can't stay long. The doctor won't allow it. But I just thought you should know your father's will was read yesterday.
So?
You're the main beneficiary. You're joking. I'd hardly call $200,000 a joke.
Change his will, did he?
He did. Didn't even confide in me.
And a contested?
Don't talk like that.
Must have been a bit of a smack in the face for you.
It doesn't matter now. All that's important is that you get well.
Mother, don't lie to me. You're only interested in the money.
Don't be so cruel. I came here to help you. Now, I think you should invest the money until you're fit and free. Your father would have wanted it that way.
Are there conditions in the will?
No, it's yours outright. I'm just trying to advise you. In fact, I think it would be wise if I had power of attorney, and that way...
No.
Rebecca.
I said no.
My dear, it's the logical thing to do.
Then why'd you leave the money to me instead of you?
What are you insinuating?
Nothing. It's just that Dad thought money talked. It's the only way he knew how to say anything. $200,000. It's a lot of talk. Wonder what he's trying to say to me. I wonder what he was trying to say to you.
Knocking off early, Miss Ferguson?
Ah, Shane. What happened?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. What was it this time?
I tried to sneak out and see you and Nicky. He caught me. I'm gonna get him one day. One day when I'm bigger. See how he likes it.
I don't think we'll have to wait that long, mate.
How's Nicky?
A lot better than you are. Come on, I'll have someone look at those bruises.
Feel like you're under a microscope?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Doc. Put a little life into it. What is this, a go slow or something?
Why not? I got the rest of me life semis to finish it.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Right, where's Turner?
In the loo, Mrs. Barry.
Oh, well, when she gets back, ask her to report for kitchen duty.
Will do.
Put on your high-heeled sneakers, girls. We've really got something to dance about now.
You're really excited about it, aren't you, love?
Isn't everybody?
Yeah, but the whole waltz thing was your idea.
He's talking about waltz and I'm talking about the freak.
Ah, don't tell me. She is going to judge it.
My God, haven't you heard?
Heard what?
She's been fired. What? She's got the sack. Her marching orders, the boot.
Keep going. Keep
She's
going.
all washed up.
Music to my ears.
Since when? Since now. She's already gone.
Broomstick and all?
Hey,
come on, Doc! I think it's her heart. She looks so bad.
Let her get some air.
Look, she was talking about heart attacks last night. I thought she was only griping.
Looks like she's got something to gripe about, too.
Where's the pain?
Right here.
And what's it feel like?
Like it's crushing me.
Is it a heart? No. Get a screw, quickly.
And you're sure there's no other pain?
Yeah,
It's just the bruises.
that's all. I'm okay.
Okay, you can get dressed. Who did that to him?
His father?
Are you a relative? Friend of the family?
No, I'm a friend of Shane's. You know, Doctor, this has happened before, and something's got to be done about it.
Well, you're getting into a dicey area. If you want to push child abuse, you'll need proof.
What do you call those bruises?
They're not proof. Was there a witness to the beating?
Nope.
Then you've only got the boy's word that it was his father.
So you're telling me that nothing can be done?
No, but it is dangerous ground. You could take it up with the police.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I just can't.
Honey Jane, I better get home before Dad gets there.
Sure. Would you happen to have a camera anywhere around?
Yes, sure.
I'd like you to take some pictures of these bruises.
All right.
I'd also like you to sign them and date them, please.
Fine.
Okay. Now, is there a telephone around here I might use?
Yes, just at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
See you later.
Who are you going to call?
I'm going to call an old friend of mine, a solicitor. And we are going to give your father a little of his own medicine back. In fact, we're going to get him right where it hurts.
I'm not going to no hospital. I know me rights and I'm not going.
Stop fussing.
How is she?
Fighting fit, except for a suspected ulcer.
An ulcer? I thought it was a heart attack.
So did I. I got this terrible pain for days now.
Why didn't you report to Sister?
Well, didn't want to cause no one no trouble. I never want to complain.
She'll have to go to Wentworth General for a barium mill test. We know for certain then.
No.
Dot, we've been through all this. You'll have to go, and that's all there is to it.
Mrs. Reynolds, please don't send me to no hospital. All I need's to rest up a bit, a day or two, and I'll be fit as a fiddle.
Tot, calm down. I thought you of all people would love to go to hospital. All that attention, nurses running after you.
Forgetting about me. I'm not going to be left there alone to die.
You are not going to be left alone. One escape this week is enough, and you are not going to die.
It's only an ulcer, Dot. Treatment of them is very simple. Probably only keep you a few hours.
You wouldn't lie.
Dot!
And what do they do after these tests and things?
Well, I suppose you'll be put on a diet.
A diet? First decent tucker I get since I've been inside. They put me on a diet. You can't win. I bet that's what caused it in the first place. That woman's cooking. Me back's been giving me billy over too lately. Might be pressing on the ulcer. And my legs are giving me trouble too. I can't tell you what I've been through lately. I think it's at me knees.
Well, Marlene, I don't know what you expect. I mean, this terrible place. This room.
Come on, Mum. Would you rather be standing outside in the rain?
We are in the process of converting another area for a new visitors' room. Should be finished in about another month's time.
See, things aren't so bad round here after all. How's business, Dad?
Oh, real beaut. Just haven't been able to get away, that's all.
Dad's a signwriter.
I've hardly slept in weeks, worrying about you and that awful riot.
Well, look, you get a good sleep tonight because I came through it without a scratch, all right?
Did you get the book I sent you?
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't believe the fuss that caused around here. We're going to have a waltz marathon, aren't we, Mrs. Barron?
Yes, they're going for the record.
Why?
Well, to raise money for charity.
But you won't have any partners. There aren't any men.
Oh, well, some of the girls around here are the next best thing, if you know what I mean.
Oh, don't talk about that, Marlene. I'll never get to sleep.
Sorry.
You know, your mother and I could give you a few pointers, don't you?
Oh, of course. Hey, I wonder, Mum and Dad used to be champion ballroom dancers. Do you think the governor would let them come in and give us a few?
Sorry.
We'll muddle through.
Would you like to borrow me pink?
That old frilly thing. Oh, thanks all the same, Mum.
Well, if there's anything we can do, help with the music, anything like that, you let us know, eh?
Thanks, Dad. Hey, maybe you could get us some sponsors. It's for a really good cause. All the money goes to the Children's Deaf Institute.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Thanks. And maybe a few signs just to brighten the place up a bit.
We could do with it.
You can count on your old man.
Thanks, Dad. You're great.
So are you, love. There isn't much that can get you down, eh?
I'm awfully sorry, but it is time.
Look after yourself, love.
I will.
I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you.
Nothing's going to happen to me. Except maybe flat feet.
Has he been beaten like this before?
Regularly. One day that moron's going to kill him.
You've really thought this through?
Yes.
Have you mentioned it to the Major?
Yes, I have. Jeffrey, what are my chances?
It's that important to you?
Yeah. I won't have him hurt like that anymore.
How does Shane feel about you?
Oh, he was trying to get to see me when the bastard did that to him. He's desperate to get away from that man.
I see.
And Jeffrey, I'm just as desperate to keep the child. You know, to give him a good home, a chance at some future. Without me, he's got nothing.
All right. But I warn you, getting custody isn't going to be easy.
I know that.
Well, for the details. Do you own the house you're living in?
Yeah. Oh, there's a mortgage, of course.
We'll lean on your father's army record a little. It all helps.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fortunately, your own work record is good. I'll contact the department for details.
What details?
Oh, length of service, dedication, prospects, whatever they can supply. In an adoption bid, it's essential, especially as you're single.
I see. Jeffrey, what would my chances be if I was unemployed?
You wouldn't stand any chance at all.
She just kept calling us hypocrites and incompetents, and then she stormed out. I think Joyce was still standing with her hand out, ready for her to shake it. After all this time, she's finally gone. I can't believe it.
Seems to be everyone's reaction.
Oh, between us and the women, we've tried everything from lynching to bear traps to get rid of her. And in the end, she did it herself.
Well, thank God that's over. It's been quite a day.
Off to celebrate?
Well, yes, in a way. I've got to go to the union office and file a report on Joan's sacking. Oh, sorry. Resignation.
Hope you can keep a straight face.
Well, it's just a formality, really. Actually, Mrs. Reynolds couldn't have been fairer. I'll see you later.
Right.
Bye.
God, you look about 5 years younger.
Oh, I feel it. Joan Ferguson's been involved in everything from bashings to blackmail since she's been in Wentworth, and a whole lot of other things. And now she's finally gone. I, for one, couldn't be happier.
Why don't you borrow the dress?
Yeah, are you kidding? It's in screaming hot pink, and it's got 200 metres of tulle under the skirt.
What's going on around here? Can't even sneeze without a screw checking to see if you've used a hanky.
Yeah, reckon it's got anything to it. Looks like we'll be stuck with denim, eh, girl?
Yeah.
Hey, Alice! Oh, bugger off!
I said bugger off. Let her go. Don't move. She'll be dead before you take another step, so don't take it.
Why the hell are you doing this?
Just some cheap thrills, isn't it, baby? Oh, I don't know about cheap. Would you say your life was cheap, Marlene? Tell me what you're feeling right now. What does it feel like?
I'm scared.
Oh, well, you'll have to do better than that, Marlene.
I'm really sick.
What else?
I'm dizzy. Oh, God, please.
Oh, it's not up to God, darling. Whether you live or die, it's up to me. It's all up to me.
Haven't you had enough excitement for one day?
Don't be like that, Judy. I just thought we should have a friendly chat. We should get to know each other better.
Well, Marlene was your friend. I see how you treated her.
That was merely a bit of fun.
Fun? You practically killed her.
No, I wasn't even trying. That was just to let the others know who'll be running this show.
Yeah? Well, we've got a top dog.
Judy. I'm disappointed in you. You're not playing the game.
Yeah, I gave up games in high school.
Relax. I'm sure when you get to know me, we'll be good friends. I want you to be my lieutenant when I'm top dog.
I don't think you've been paying attention. To be top dog in this place, you have to win the women's support.
Support or respect? Basically, all the women want is alcohol and drugs. Provide those and you have their support, right? I thought so. Cheer up, Judy. You and I, we need a bit of fun. We've got a lot in common.
Yeah? Only person you have anything in common with is Jack the Ripper.
Clever. Not clever enough. You see, you got put in here for killing Hazel, wasn't it? Yes, that's the name. A mercy killing, but you let yourself get caught for it. I did the same thing once. I was nursing this old guy who was on a respirator. Noiser old codger he was. Wheezing and grunting. Very distracting. I couldn't concentrate on my crossword. So I pulled out the plug. That was the end of his problems. So, you see, we have a lot in common. Think about it. I'll keep the position open for a while. Relax, ladies. Just a business call. I was having a chat to Lou yesterday about the rackets.
Yeah, we saw her arm.
She's lucky she's still got it. I've decided to go into business, and I've decided you're going to help me.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay.
I thought so.
What percentage do we get?
Work it out with Lou. 3 ways.
Eh? There's 4 of us.
I don't want a cut.
Why are you getting mixed up in it then?
Amusement. When can you get me some knives?
What kind?
Carving.
Kitchen, I guess. But you can't just walk out with them.
You'll think of something. That way you'll get your percentage and I'll get my amusement.
Geez, I don't like it.
I'd rather be with her than against her.
Gotta do something, Ma. I'm scared stiff.
Yeah, you and me both.
Well, what's happened now?
Bev just had a chat with me. She said she wants me to team up with her when she takes over as top dog.
Did she mention when or how she's taking over?
No. We just get rid of the freak. Now we got a worse one dumped in our laps.
Well, what are you going to do about it, Moira, before she kills one
The
of
first
us?
thing we're going to do is stop panicking, so calm down.
Well, we got to get rid of her somehow. She's nothing but trouble. Can't you see Mrs. Reynolds again?
There's no point, Jude. Her hands are tied.
Well, what are we going to do if we can't get her transferred?
I don't know, but we're going to investigate every angle. There has got to be something we can do.
This roster isn't working out. I mean, you lose an officer and it throws everything out of kilter.
Maybe you could ring Miss Ferguson and get her to come back.
Oh, look, I've just fixed it. I've decided to work 5 straight shifts.
How'd it go with the union?
They won't accept Joan's sacking.
What?
That was completely justified.
I tried to explain that, but they wouldn't accept it. The department's tried negotiations, but the union won't budge. They want Joan back. And until she's reinstated, we're on strike.
From when?
As of now.
Are you telling me that you're expected to go on strike to get Joan Ferguson back her job?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain are prisoners too. Around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stone, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.